Hi there.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
Is everyone ready? Do you want to go ahead and get started?
It's up to you.
All right, I will get started. All right. This is the deposition of Kevin Flannigan, case number 25 CV00720003, pending in the United States District for Northern District of Illinois, Western Division. This deposition is proceeding over video call. In room 173, Swen Parson, DeKalb, Illinois, pursuant to the notice dated on November 4th, 2025. This deposition is proceeding over Teams video call and is being video recorded on November 5th, 2025 at 9:05 a.m. Present are deponent Kevin Flannigan, counsel myself for the plaintiff, Dr. Karen Adams. My name is Zachary Camillary. And counsel for the defendant, Chandler Department Store. I'll let you introduce yourself. I'm Olimpia.
My name is Olimpia Giacalone.
All right. And have you been sworn to tell the truth? Is that correct?
That's correct.
As I said previously, my name is Zachary Camillary. You can call me Zach. Thanks for being here. We won't take up too much of your time. We are here to ask questions involving an incident involving a Dr. Karen Adams at Chandler Department Store in which she was accused of stealing a bottle of perfume, Chandler being your assumed place of employment. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And this case was brought by Karen Adams against Chandler Department Store. So a few introductory questions. Will you please answer fully and accurately during this deposition?
Mm-hmm.
And when I say answer fully and accurately, can you please, even if it's a yes or no question, would you please answer with a yes and or no?
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And have you been deposed before?
For this case?
In at this case, any previous case, for any reason in particular, have you ever been deposed before?
Yes.
Okay. Did you talk to your attorney about this matter at any time before the deposition?
No, no. Haven't heard anything about it recently.
Okay. Is there anything that will affect your ability to answer fully and accurately today?
No.
Will you please, I know I said to answer with a yes or no, but will you also please to make sure that you answer aloud so the court reporter can record, what you say?
Okay, no problem.
If at any time a question that I ask is unclear, please just clarify and I will try and clarify what I'm asking you.
Yes.
Okay. And may I assume that if you have answered a question that you heard and understood the question in its entirety?
Yes.
All right. And of course, at any time during this deposition, if you'd like to take a break, just please let me know and we can take a breather if that's all right.
Not a problem.
All right. Awesome. And for the record, will you please state and spell your name?
My name is Kevin Flannigan. That's KEVIN FLANNIGAN.
Thank you. And where are you currently employed?
Full-time or part-time?
Let's go with, do you have two forms of employment or do you work at a full-time and part-time?
Yes, I'm a police officer.
All right. And is that your part-time employment?
No. Chandler's Department Store is my part-time where I work as a security personnel.
All right. And where are you employed as a police officer?
The local city police department, where Chandler
right.
is located.
And you work full-time at this police department?
Yes.
All right. And full-time, is that 40 hours a week?
Yes, but police officers work more than 40 hours a week.
Right. And how many hours would you say that you work at Chandler Department Store?
It'll vary. I work part-time generally from 5 to 9 in the evening. So, it can be 2 days, 3 days. So there's I can't say I have a set schedule.
All right. So you would say it's as needed. Is that correct?
Yeah. Usually a couple days a week, but as needed.
All right. And how long have you been employed part-time at Chandler Department Store?
I'd probably say it's been about 3 years now.
3 years. Would that be, if I'm correct, starting in 2022?
Yes.
About? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And were you employed at Chandler on November 1st, 2024?
Yes.
All right. And you were on the clock that day, to your recollection?
That would be correct. Yes.
All right. And who is your direct supervisor at Chandler Department Store?
That'd be the store manager, Pat Curran.
All right. And can you spell his name for the record, please?
I think he spells his name. It's Pat, and it's Curran.
Thank you. And at Chandler Department Store, what is your title at Chandler?
I work in stores investigator.
All right. So a security guard, would that be like a layman's way of describing it?
Yes.
All right. And what are your duties associated with that title?
Typically, I will be in different departments of the stores looking for shoplifters if anyone's trying to steal anything. So that's mainly what I do. I walk around the store and see if there's anything going on. If any of them current employees think someone is shoplifting, then they would signal me. But that's mainly what I do.
All right. And were you employed anywhere for part-time work with that kind of employment anywhere before Chandler?
No.
No. So prior to working at Chandler, you were just working as a full-time police officer?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And have you reviewed any documents today in preparation for this deposition?
Just I have my incident report. That's all that's needed.
Have you just reviewed the incident report?
Yeah, I have it right here.
And to clarify, you've reviewed no videos or photos?
No.
Any policies and procedures at Chandler Department Store?
Those are training procedures of what you do if you think someone is shoplifting. We do have those in the store on manual, but nothing for this, no, because we follow those.
All right. And so if I have this correct, your testimony that you're about to provide will be based on a recollection of those policies and procedures.
That would be correct.
All right. Thank you. And did you receive any basic training before working at Chandler Department Store?
Well, they have some basic training, but with I'm a police officer, I pretty much know what to do. But they do have a basic training process they like you to follow. But it's not anywhere extensive as being a police officer.
All right. And so you would say most of your training for your employment at Chandler originates from your employment as a police officer?
I would say the knowledge of it.
The knowledge.
Chandler does have some training, yes, but the knowledge of it comes from being a police officer.
All right. And what kind of training did Chandler provide you?
Well, they will go through and explain the process of whatever department you're in, and I'm working in, security, what you would do if there is a shoplifter. So we have a step-by-step procedure of what you do, and to make sure you de-escalate everything. But they do have their own training process.
All right. And who provided you that training? Was it a personnel at Chandler or possibly? I'll just strike that. I'll just keep that at who provided you the training.
That would be someone at Chandler.
All right. So it was to clarify, it was someone who worked at Chandler. It wasn't like a training video.
No, it's a Chandler employee.
Okay. And what are Chandler's policies regarding stopping customers who are presumed shoplifters?
Well, they would like for you to approach them before they leave the store. Let them identify yourself, who you are. Ask that person to come with you to the security office to have a discussion about if there's a possibility, and if you possibly can, if they have a bag or something, check their bag to see if there is, some items that they think have been stolen in their bag.
Right. And so you're saying you are trained to, part of the procedure is to look through people's belongings?
Yeah.
If necessary. And is there any procedure beforehand that how do I want to phrase it? What indicates to you that it is necessary to go through someone's belongings in those situations?
Generally, most of the time, it's from one of the employees letting you know that they think someone has shoplifted something, or maybe taken it, didn't know they didn't purchase it, but let them know. So usually an employee will give you a message or a signal, and then they would point out who it is, and then I would approach that person.
All right. And are you authorized to physically restrain people in any way?
We ask them to come with us to the security office, so we don't do it out in public. And so typically, most people will come willingly to the security office.
Right. And so if they do not willingly go to the security office, what procedures follows then?
Generally, we probably would call the manager. We would call them the local police department that is on, that's working. Typically, but we generally don't have to go that far.
Right. And are you required to identify yourself when approaching customers in situations like this?
Yeah, I let them know that I'm a Chandler employee that works with the security department.
All right. And is there any dress code as required by Chandler?
Typically, they will want me to dress as a shopper. So, it could be casual, it could be a suit, just look like a regular person that's at the mall.
All right. And so as part of that, work attire, you're not wearing any kind of badge or store iconography of any kind?
No.
Okay. So you are meant to blend in with fellow customers while you're on the clock.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. And do you recall what you were wearing that day on November 1st, 2024?
No, I can't remember what I was wearing that day. That was a while ago.
All right. And speaking of that day, do you recall Dr. Karen Adams, who is bringing this case?
Once I got a chance to approach her, yeah, I remember what she looked like and how she acted.
All right. And so you recall Karen Adams being present at Chandler Department Store on November 1st, 2024?
Yeah.
And when did you first observe Dr. Adams?
I got a signal from another Chandler employee that she had put something in her bag, indicated that she may be shoplifting. And then I approached her and let her know who I was. And then from that point, I asked her to go to the security office, and she went with no problem.
All right. And so did you observe her conceal any merchandise yourself?
No.
All right. And you said another Chandler store employee was the one who observed the alleged concealment. Can you spell their name and state their name for the record, please?
Her name is Kelly Jackson, Kelly Jackson.
All right. And what was it that you were told that Karen Adams had put into her bag?
Perfume.
All right. And so what made you conclude this was being prompted by a fellow Chandler employee?
Yeah.
All right. And where did you first encounter Miss or Dr. Adams yourself?
In the store. When she gave me the notice that she had put something in her bag, I went quickly to her and just said, "Hey, I'm security. I think you have something in your bag. Can we go and talk about it?"
And so you identified yourself to Dr. Adams?
Yeah.
And what did you first say to her when you approached Dr. Adams about the alleged shoplifting?
Like I said, I identified myself first. That's the first thing you do.
And what did she do after you identified yourself?
Just looked at me, and I told her what a security office was. I directed her where it was, and she went with me willingly. She
went with you voluntarily?
Yes.
So she listened to you the first time that she listened to you when you identified yourself as a security officer.
Again, yeah, I told her that. Yes, that's what I said before.
And did she have any attitude at you about being accused of shoplifting?
In the beginning, or when we were in the room, which were you trying to clarify?
When you first encountered her on the store floor.
No, I just identified who I was and asked her to come over to the security office with me. She willingly went.
All right. And are you aware that Dr. Adams is alleging that you grabbed her on the store floor?
I just really just touched her arm to kind of direct what the office was. I just touched the elbow. I didn't really grab her or forcibly push her or take her somewhere.
Okay. And so it is your testimony that is an incorrect assertion.
Yeah, that's incorrect.
Okay. Were there any issues? So you took her straight to the security office after, intercepting her on the store floor?
Yeah, she went willingly, like I said before.
All right. And where is the security office? Is it in the store?
Yes, it's on the first floor, just right to the right of the cosmetic department.
All right. Um, was anybody else present when you first encountered her on the store floor?
There were a few customers.
Few customers.
Mhm.
Did you identify yourself to the customers? Is that procedure as well?
They just looked a little concerned, so I just said I'm an employee of the department store, and I'm just wanting to talk to this young lady, and that was it.
And did any customers say anything back to you when you asserted that?
No,
No.
no,
Okay. And you escorted Dr. Adams yourself to the security office, to clarify?
yes, just yes.
All right. And is it procedure to when you first encounter an alleged shoplifter on the store floor to escort them yourself?
Yeah, again, you identify who you are, then take them to the office.
Okay. And what did you do once in the office?
I explained to her the situation. Said I need to look in her bag. And then I looked in the bag, and there was the bottle of perfume.
All right. And so you asked for permission to search through her bag?
Yeah, and she gave it willingly, no problem.
All right. And what did she say to you when you said that you found a bottle of perfume?
I recollect. I think she said that's mine, and I just said okay. I explained to her, we thought you may have made a mistake and dropped in your bag, and at that point she was okay. She was pretty calm.
All right. And do you recollect at all the appearance of the bottle?
It's a Chanel bottle of perfume.
All right. And was this a full bottle of Chanel perfume?
Brand new.
Brand new?
Yeah.
Was it in a box or was it loose leaf, just the bottle?
In the box.
Okay. Was there any labeling on the bottle? Was there any kind of labeling seal on the box at all?
No. If it's a tester, it has a label on. This is a brand new box.
Right. But what I'm saying is, at least to my understanding, sometimes new merchandise products will come in a shrink wrap seal to show that it's never been opened. Was that present on the bottle at all or the box at all?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay. But to your knowledge, you're unsure.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said that Dr. Adams said that was her bottle. All right. And what did she say in explanation of that being her bottle?
That's her bottle.
And did you believe her at that time?
No.
And at that time, did you believe that she was attempting to steal something?
That'd be correct.
All right. And what procedures are there once someone is identified as a shoplifter at this point in the security office?
Like I said before, we remove them from the floor, we take them to the office. We have a discussion. In her case, she said it was hers. So I then contact the store manager.
All right. And so you contacted the store manager after searching her purse?
Correct.
All right. And the store manager, that would be Pat Curran.
Mm-hmm.
And when did he arrive in the security office?
Maybe about 10 minutes or so.
And you called Mr. Curran?
Yeah.
All right. And what was that? What were the contents of that conversation? Was that over the phone?
Yeah. I just let them know we have a person that we think shoplifted, and I'm in the security office, and he came down.
All right. And so did you say anything to him once he arrived in the security office?
I think I met him and just explained to recap what was going on, And then he began to ask your client some questions.
And do you recall what he asked her?
Just, was it her bottle? Did it get there mistakenly? What was going on? What was her version of it? And that was it.
All right. And what did, if anything, did she say to Mr. Curran?
Oh, well, at that time, she got belligerent. She was rude. She was nasty. She was going to sue us. She let us know she's a doctor, and that she had no need to steal nothing, but she was going to be suing.
All right. And what did Mr. Curran, to your recollection, do in response?
He listened to her response, thought about it, and then to say, maybe we will, move on from this. We'll have you sign a waiver that, we won't prosecute and you won't sue. And she became even more belligerent.
All right. And with that, I will actually really quickly, I'm going to share my screen here. I'm going to admit this as Exhibit 1. Just give me 1 second while I figure out how to share my screen. Oh, it's right here. Okay. All right. Mr. Flannigan, can you see that? All right.
Yeah, I can see that.
Could you identify for the record what you're looking at?
That's a Chandler Department Store release. If you're not going to sue us, we're not going to prosecute you. That's filled out properly, and then you signed it. Well, the person would sign it, and then we would move on.
All right. And in this form is similar or the same kind of general release form that was presented to Dr. Adams?
Yeah.
All right. And did you explain the purpose of this form to Dr. Adams?
Yes, he did. And she thought we were wasting her time and was just rude.
Okay. And is it your testimony that she did not want to sign this for the purpose of not waiving any claim against Chandler Department Store?
That is correct.
All right. And why did Pat Curran want to present this form to Dr. Adams, to your knowledge?
I can't. I can only speculate. If that's
Right.
what you want me to do. Typically, if they probably think it's not worth the process of going forward, we will just go this route.
All right. And all right. Yep. That's all I have for this. I'll go ahead and. And what happened after she refused? And she refused to sign the release form. Let me clarify.
Oh yeah, she was vehemently not going to sign the form.
All right. And beyond saying that you were wasting her time, anything like that, was anything else said by Dr. Adams?
I'm going to sue you.
All right. And was at any time Dr. Adams given permission to leave after this point?
We were just having a discussion. And then, she got the way she got.
Right. But at any time, was she able to leave?
She could have left on her own free will. We can't physically hold her.
Right. And did you tell her at any point that she was free to leave?
I don't think that came up in the conversation.
Okay. So it's to your recollection that no one told her that she was free to leave.
And no one told her she had to stay.
Okay. Were the police called at any point after this?
Yes, when she refused to sign the waiver, Pat did call the police department and she was arrested.
All right. And who arrived at the scene? Do you know?
I think it was Officer Collins, I think his name is.
Dr. Collins, can you state his full name and spell it for the record?
I would have to look at my police report. That was a while back. I think it's Officer Randy, Randy Collins, Collins.
Right. And does he work for the same police department that you do?
Yes.
And did you know him in that way professionally in any way?
No, we have, several hundred employees. I can't know everyone.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. And did you personally tell Officer Collins what had transpired, or was that Mr. Curran?
That's Mr. Curran.
All right. And did you overhear that conversation?
No, that's a conversation they had between the two of them.
All right. And so did Officer Collins come into the security office?
And arrested your client.
Okay. And so Mr. Curran had a conversation with the officer outside of the room?
Correct.
All right. Where you and Dr. Adams could not hear?
Correct.
All right. And did they re-enter the room after that conversation?
Yeah.
And what is your recollection that Officer Collins, of what Officer Collins had said once he re-entered the room?
I think he just reiterated the story and then told her she would be arrested.
All right. And what was her, how was her attitude towards Officer Collins?
Rude.
She was rude to Officer Collins? In what way? Or if you could specify.
Her tone, her body language, I'm going to sue you.
And so she said she was going to sue Officer Collins or the police department?
Well, she's going to sue the store.
Okay. And at this point, was it Chandler Department Store's position to press charges at this point, to your recollection?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
That's why the police is there.
Right. And at this point, she was arrested and taken to the police department?
Correct.
All right. And how was the rest of the day for you after she was arrested?
Smooth sailing, no problems, no more shoplifting, just regular work day.
All right. And did you have to write an incident report about this incident?
Yes.
And that's the one that you reviewed for this deposition?
Correct.
All right. Were you aware that the charges against Dr. Adams were dropped?
No, I was not.
You were not? Okay.
No.
As part of those charges, were you asked to testify in any way for that case?
No, like I said before, this is the first time I've dealt with it since then.
Okay. So you have no knowledge about that case, that incident after November 1st, 2024?
Again, no, I do not.
Okay. And were you aware of a article written about this incident?
No, I was not.
You have not heard about an article written the next day by the Daily Gazette?
No.
No?
No.
So you have not heard anyone at work talking about it?
Like I said before, since the case that day, I haven't heard anything about the case until now.
Okay. And prior or after this incident, have you ever been accused of detaining a customer without cause before?
Never.
Have you ever had any disciplinary action brought
Never.
against you?
Never. No.
Okay. Well, I believe that's all I have for you. If Olimpia, if you have some questions, I'm all set here.
All right, thank you. Good morning, Mr. Flannigan.
Good morning.
So you're also a city police officer, is that correct?
Yes, I am.
How long have you served as a police officer?
Oh, it's probably been about probably at least 10 years.
At least 10 years, very nice. As a police officer, are you familiar with the legal standards governing reasonable detention for suspected theft?
Oh, yes, I am.
Is the store policy or the store procedure at Chandler Department Stores designed to be handled quietly or more of like a hush-hush?
It's you don't want to embarrass anyone. They want to be quietly, so approach them very quietly. You don't want to embarrass anyone because they've been maybe charged with a case. So no, we don't do that.
So it's meant to be more discreet, right?
Yes, it is. That's correct.
Awesome. In your experience, do most customers cooperate once you identify yourself?
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. Let's turn to the day of the incident involving Dr. Adams. Where were you positioned in the store at that time?
I was actually in the cosmetic department. That's why I could get to her so quickly. So I was in that department when she was at.
Who first brought Dr. Adams to your attention?
Miss Jackson.
Miss Jackson. What, if anything, did Miss Jackson communicate to you before you approached Dr. Adams?
She let me know that she thought Miss Adams had stolen some perfume and put it in her bag without paying for it.
So she followed store protocol by signaling to you rather than calling out?
That's correct.
Did you have any prior interaction or familiarity with Dr. Adams before that day?
No.
After receiving the signal, what did you do next?
I quickly went to Miss Adams and I just said, I'm security from the department store. Can I have a discussion with you?
And how did you approach Dr. Adams? Like, what was your demeanor when you approached her?
Always calm. You're always calm.
Did you raise your voice or cause a scene?
Nope. Very consistent monotone.
And you agreed that Dr. Adams, or would you agree that Dr. Adams went, oh, no, actually, scratch that. What was Dr. Adams' reaction when you walked up to her or when you approached her?
She just looked at me. I explained to her what I was there for. I asked to go to the security office, and she went right along with no problem.
Did you make any physical contact with her at that time?
I just kind of touched her elbow to say, no, it's this way. I didn't physically touch her, nothing, just say, hey, this way. And we began to walk away.
Was your intent to guide her discreetly to the security office?
Yes.
Approximately how long did that interaction in the mall corridor last?
Oh, less than a minute.
Were there many shoppers nearby? If you can give like a ballpark number.
There may have been 3 or 4 shoppers that were there, and they kind of looked, and I just said, I'm not hotel, but I'm store security, and they looked, and we just walked away.
Did you at any time use force or restrain her beyond holding or guiding her arm?
Never. No.
Once you arrived at the security office, what did you do first?
I explained, give her a chance to sit down, explained to her the situation, and just had a conversation with her.
Did you contact Miss Jackson to confirm what had happened?
Yep, I did. I wanted to make sure that we had the right person, everything was okay. Talked to Miss Jackson. She said yes. So then I explained to Miss Adams, we thought you may have put a bottle of perfume in your bag, and we just wanted to discuss and look for it.
What did you tell Dr. Adams before looking into her purse?
Just what we were looking for.
Did she give you any indication that she objected to the search?
She didn't say anything at all.
And what did you find inside the purse?
A box of a Chanel No. 5 perfume.
Okay. I'm going to show what I have labeled as defense exhibit number 1. Share screen. Oh, I don't want to show a tab. I want to show. Can you see my screen? Can you see the defense exhibit 1?
No, I cannot. I can.
Yeah, it looks like we're seeing your internet browser.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. The bottle of perfume, can you see that or no?
Nope, still the internet browser.
No.
It's just a box of perfume that says Chanel No. 5 on it.
Well, I'm not going to try and show that again.
I have a photo. I think if it's the same photo, I can try and share it and see if it's the same one.
It probably is.
Let me see. Is this the photo you're referring to?
That would be it.
That would be it. Okay, perfect.
Chanel No. 5.
You.
No problem.
Does this match the picture or is similar to what was found in Dr. Adams' purse?
Yes, that is exactly it.
And was the bottle in a box or was it loose within the purse?
It was in the box.
Did you notice if the purse was like wet or damp inside, like indicating a spill?
No, I was just looking to see if there's any product in there.
And To the best of your knowledge, was the bottle full, partially full, empty?
I would guess it was full. It was in the box, so I would guess it was full. I didn't spread anything.
All right. We don't have to. I'm done showing the exhibit. Thank you.
You got it. No problem.
After discovering the bottle, did you notify the store manager?
Yes, I did notify him that that Ms. Jackson was correct, and then he decided to come down to. Well, he automatically comes down to the room.
How long after detaining Dr. Adams in the store office did you contact Pat Curran?
I probably contacted him 3 or 4 minutes later, and it took him maybe 10 minutes to get down there. Not long. It wasn't a long process.
Okay. So approximately how long was Dr. Adams in the security office before the manager arrived?
Oh, maybe 5, 6 minutes. Not long.
During that time, did you treat her respectfully and professionally?
Always, yes.
And did she remain calm and cooperative?
Yes, at that point, yes.
You mentioned you've detained customers before. Roughly how many times?
It hasn't been a vast number, maybe 10 or less.
Is the procedure you followed with Dr. Adams the same one you follow in every suspected theft case?
Yes, that's store policy.
And, okay, well, it's my intention to show the theft policy and shoplifting statement, but I, with my luck, will not be able to show that. Oh, I can do that here. No, I can't. Can you see it?
Yes, I can, and that is the policy.
This is the policy. Okay. So I have what I have marked as Defense Exhibit 2, which is the theft policy and shoplifting statement. Has this policy and procedure proven effective in avoiding unnecessary disturbances?
Yes.
And have any of your prior detentions following this policy and procedure ever led to complaints about your conduct?
Never.
Never. Okay, thank you. Looking back, do you believe you acted consistently with your training and with store policy?
Yes, I do.
Was your purpose in detaining Dr. Adams solely to investigate a possible theft and not to embarrass or harm her?
That would be correct.
Do you believe you used reasonable means under the circumstances?
Yes.
Would you have done anything differently if it were to have happened today?
No, nothing different at all.
So to summarize, after receiving a silent signal from Miss Jackson, you quietly approached Dr. Adams, identified yourself, and asked her to accompany you to the security office. Is that correct?
That's correct.
She did not object. You gently guided her, and the entire detention lasted about 10 minutes until the manager arrived. Is that correct?
That's probably correct, yes.
And throughout that time, you acted calmly, professionally, and in accordance with Chandler's policy. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. That's all the questions I have for you, Mr. Flannigan. Zach, did you have any additional questions?
Just one. I'm going to go ahead and pull up Defense Exhibit 1 again really quickly, just to get some clarifiers about the perfume bottle. Mr. Flannigan, do you see the picture of the perfume bottle again?
Yes.
All right. And so as it appears now is exactly how it appeared when you retrieved it from her purse?
No, as I said before, I think it was closed, and I cannot remember if the 4 was on the box or not.
All right. And
I told
so
you
it's
that
your
earlier.
right. And so it's your recollection that you cannot recall.
If it looks like that picture,
You can't recall if it looked like this picture when you retrieved it from the purse.
the box is closed.
Okay. And did you find anything else in her purse?
I wasn't looking for anything else.
And you didn't see any other merchandise, any other property of hers that might have been hers?
No.
No? Okay. That was just, I wanted a quick clarifier. That's all I had for you.
So, all right, that's all the questions we have for you today. Mr. Flannigan, you have a right to review the transcript of our deposition today and sign it, which is called reserving signature, or you also have the right to waive signature. Do you reserve signature or waive it?
I'll reserve signature for later.
Counsel, do you have any stipulations not mentioned previously? I don't have any.
No, I do not.
Okay. Thank you for your time, Mr. Flannigan. Our deposition has concluded and the transcription will end now.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for your time today.
Okay.
Thank you
You
very
too.
much, Mr. Baker.
All right.
Thank you.
Enjoy class.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a good rest of your
bye-bye.
day. Bye.
And did you need help like editing or fixing anything to turn it in?
No, it's been recording this whole time, so I'm just gonna grab it. I'm gonna try. I was in here for like a couple minutes before, so I'll chop that out and I'll send it to you for your review.
Okay.
I should have that at some point today.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, awesome.
Okay, thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah, no problem. Good job. I think it went great.
Good job to you too.
All right,
I agree.
see ya.
See ya.